Welcome to Cooperstown. I'm Craig Muter, Director of Communications for the National Baseball Hall of Fame Museum. We're here in the famous plaque gallery with Tim Wiles, our Director of Research, and we're going behind the plaques today. 295 bronze plaques on these oak walls. Behind every single one of them is a story. Now, some of those stories are really well known, like Babe Ruth or Henry Aaron. Others, maybe not as much. But all of the Hall of Famers here are here because of the work they did and the character with which they did it. And today we're going to talk about a man named Ted Lyons, a White Sox pitcher who was elected in 1955. Tim, this was a guy who was just absolutely consistent on the mound for over 20 seasons.
Yeah, he broke in 1923 and pitched until 1946, took a little break for World War II. But he's the all-time White Sox leader in victories with 260. And this was a franchise that really was not terrifically competitive during the period that we're talking about. When he breaks in as a rookie, he's got an amazing fastball. And as his career goes along, about 1930 or so, he gets injured. Shoulder injury, back injury. So he totally reinvents himself and becomes a curveball, knuckleball pitcher and goes on to win these 260 games. And the thing I love is late in his career, he became a Sunday-only pitcher. So there was a high likelihood he was going to win, and Sunday was a day when you could potentially draw a good crowd. So they just pitched him every Sunday. He always pitched on 6 days rest, and one of the things I love about it is he was a good hitter too, so he also pinch hit and pinch ran in the other games.
Now look at his plaque up there on the wall. It's got the medallion that signifies his service in World War II. Everybody in the plaque gallery has one of those medallions who served in the military services, and that's just an amazing fact that he took time out from his career to really support his country during the time of war.
Absolutely. And one of the neat things about that is that he enlisted at age 41 in 1942. He applied to officer training school at Quantico, Virginia, and was posted at Navy Pier in Chicago, where he, of course, also pitched for the White Sox, but then later ended up in the Marshall Islands and rose to the rank of captain. In 1946, he gets out of the military and goes back and pitches a little more for the White Sox.
Never played a day in the minor leagues. You can see why if you look at his college career. Played at Baylor and basically was everything for the Baylor Bears.
Absolutely. Graduated from Baylor in 1923. And I love this. He was the big man on campus. He was all conference in basketball, all conference in baseball. He ran track. He played trombone in the school band, and he was elected class president. And one of the really cool things is, just as soon as he graduates, he goes and joins the Chicago White Sox and appears as a relief pitcher in the first major league game that he ever saw. One of few people to do that, one of few Hall of Famers to never play a minor league game.
It's no wonder he's enshrined in Cooperstown. Hey, come and visit us here at the Hall of Fame and see all the stories behind the plaques, or check us out online at baseballhall.org.